Hi besties! I don't know if you're familiar with like the TBR jar trend, but it's where you like write down different prompts and you put them into a jar and then you pick one out and then you have to pick a book that like follows that prompt to put on your TBR for the month. I chose to do this video because I've seen like Rachel Catherine do it for a couple of months now and I really enjoy seeing like what books she's gonna like pick from her prompts and stuff. So I will link her playlist of all of her TBR jar videos in the description. I searched up prompts for TBR jars on like Pinterest the other day and then just wrote several of them down and I put them in here. It's not a camera lens even though it looks like a camera lens. It's a cup. Anyway, I know that when people do this they tend to like pick like, I think Rachel Catherine usually picks around 8 books and then she's not very strict about her TBR, but what I plan on doing is I think I'm going to pick out less books, but then I'm going to like make myself read them. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. I'm going to pick 5 books and I'm going to like try really hard to like just read all 5 books this month, but I feel like I would do more, but then I just know that I'm not going to get to them all. And I don't really see the point of a TBR if you're not going to read them, like if you're just going to like blatantly ignore it. And I feel like if I choose 5 books, like I can get through that in a month and like not ignore it because I usually read more than 5 books a month. Okay. Without further ado, I'm just going to start like picking stuff from here. And I'm so excited to like pick the books from here because these are like so many books I'm just like so excited to get to that I haven't gone to. So here we go. Mixing. This one, it's this one. It says, book published this year. These 2 were both published this year. I think these are the only 2 on my shelf that were published this year. I think. I could be wrong. Don't at me on that. But Meet Me at the Leak or Practice Makes Perfect. I'm going to read Practice Makes Perfect. I've been dying to read this book, so I'm reading this one. That was so easy. I'm actually so excited because I really want to read this book. This is book 2. I just recently read When in Rome for my last YouTube video, which I'll link in the description if you want to watch it. And I loved it, and so that's great. These are companion novels. So like this book is a pop star and a little boy. He's not little. A boy from a small town. And it's like a cute little romance. It's very cute, rom-com-y. And then this is the companion novel, which is his sister and her bodyguard. And like she is like such a cute little sweet thing that owns a flower shop. And like he's like, I mean I don't really know how he acts all that much because we don't see too much of him in this book. But like he's like wearing dark clothes and has tattoos. And he's a bodyguard. Like Grumpy Sunshine? Grumpy Sunshine? I don't know. I'm very excited to read this book, so I'm actually happy. Next one. A book in a series. Oh my goodness. Which one do I choose? There are so many choices right here. I have the Addicted series. I have the Caraval series. This is a part of the series, Heart of the Raven Prince. I have A Court of Silver Flames. I have the Percy Jackson series. This, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, that's part of a series. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is part of a series. Ooh, there's so many good options. A book that's part of a series. Why did I even like put that in here? Like I literally know I'm indecisive. I think I either want to choose Caraval or Addicted to You. I don't know which one. I don't know which one I want to choose because I really want to read both. But I've had Addicted to You for longer. So maybe I should choose this because it's been on my shelf longer and needs to be read. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Addicted to You by Kristen Becca Ritchie. This is the first book in a very long series. Currently, all of the books are being like republished through an actual publisher, as before they were independently published. The whole entire Addicted Calloway Sister series, 10 books. It's 10 books, but only the first 4 are published through an actual publisher right now. And from what I know, it's like you just, after reading this series for so long, you just get like very attached to the characters. I believe this is Lillian Lowe is what I hear everywhere. I've heard so much about Lillian Lowe, and I believe Lily is addicted to sex and Lowe is addicted to alcohol. Yes. She's addicted to sex, he's addicted to booze. The only way out is rock bottom. I'm pretty sure they fake date. Don't at me on it. Because I could be lying through my teeth right now. Well, that's not like, I'm not purposely lying. I might not be telling the truth though. I'm reading Addicted to You this month. Oh, one fell out. I feel like I should do the one that fell out. A book, okay. A book with a person or people on the cover. We have options here. Maybe at the Lake has people. Right there, it has people. Mary Jane and Better Than the Movies have people. So does Beautiful World, Where Are You? Which it will be a big pain for me to get out. So I actually don't even know if I can get it out right now. This has people on the cover. And like the little yellow spaces, there's people. So many great options though. Like I want to read all of these. And I've been putting this book off for a really long time. And I feel like I need to read this because I've like had it for like quite a while. But the pool just opened, and come on, like, this book is shorter. I think I'm going to read Mary Jane. I'm going to, you know, yeah, I'm going to go for the historical fiction that apparently gives off a little bit of Daisy Jones and the Six vibes because it takes place in the 70s. And it's like a coming-of-age novel. I think I'm going to pick this. I'm going to pick it. We're going for it. I'm kind of hoping I get a prompt where I can choose a fantasy book. I literally had the option to choose one earlier and I didn't do it. Okay. Any book of your choice. Oh my goodness. Which one am I going to choose? Well, I feel like here's the thing. What if I start the Addicted series and I just like absolutely love it and then I'm just like, oh, I have to read more and more and more and more. I'm reading Caraval. I want to read Caraval really badly. I'm going to read Caraval. Okay, so I recently read Once Upon a Broken Heart and The Ballad of Never After, which are by Stephanie Garber, and they're kind of like, one of the main characters from those two books is a character in this series. Comes first to Once Upon a Broken Heart and The Ballad of Never After, and I loved both of those books so much. I love them, and I just feel like it's only right that I go back and read Caraval because I really liked them, so like might as well read the series that came before that. They're in the same world, and I really adore that world, but I also know that a lot of people really love Once Upon a Broken Heart and The Ballad of Never After, and they just think this is kind of but I don't care what other people think. I'm going to form my own opinions. Alright, there's only one book left. Kind of just want to like pick a whole bunch, but like I don't know, because like what if like I read these first books and then I'm just dying to read the second? Usually, no, I'll tell you, usually for me I will read a book from a series and then I have to take a break from the series or else I will get like majorly bored. Okay, I'm picking from the bottom. A classic. Okay. So I don't have any classics right here, but I do have a classic shelf filled with books I have not read. I feel like I need to read classics because I have read 3 classics for funsies and I've enjoyed them. I have. And I've just been scared to read them recently. So let me take you down to my classics shelf. Okay, everybody, here's my little classic shelf. Which also has a whole lot of Harry Styles magazines right here. I'm going between the Picture of Dorian Wilde. That is not what it's called. The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. We're not reading this just yet. Maybe we'll get to it. Okay. Other options are, I've already read The Phantom of the Opera, and I've already read The Great Gatsby. There are plenty of other books in here. I just will not be reading them because I got these books for The Phantom of the Opera and for The Great Gatsby. I feel like I want to read a Jane Austen book. I feel like Jane Austen is where I want to go. But Jane Austen is also a little scary. I've already read Little Women, and these, I could read Alice in Wonderland, or Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. That is a classic, and I actually believe it's like kind of short. Okay, now I don't know. Do I want to pick Alice's Adventures in Wonderland or Jane Austen? Okay, so I'm trying to decide between Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Pride and Prejudice. This is going to be significantly easier to read, but I feel like I tell people I read Pride and Prejudice and they're going to be like, oh, book girly, like on another level. She reads classics. I believe the Caraval series and the Once Upon a Broken Heart series is like in the world of Alice in Wonderland, or like it's not necessarily the world. It gives off those vibes though, and like Jax is like the Prince of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. Like I've been loving the whole Queen of Hearts, Prince of Hearts, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Like I feel like I like that Alice in Wonderland vibe, and I actually think I'm gonna go for Alice in Wonderland and not Jane Austen, because maybe next month we will read Jane Austen. I think I'm like very happy with my picks. Like these are all books that I've been wanting to read, and I think these are really good books that I probably would have picked up anyway. Like I don't know if the TBR jar really like changed much or decided too much. Like I feel like I was probably gonna pick up these books anyway. Maybe not Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, but like the others, I probably, like maybe I would have put them off for a couple more months. I don't know. But I'm very excited to read all of these books. Genuinely very excited to read all of these books. Like I can't wait to get to them. Anyway, I hope you like this video. I cannot wait to make more videos for the internet. I love doing this, so I really hope you like watching it, okay? I will see you here pretty shortly. Bye.